It is the end of June, 8:30 in the morning. Jixie! Jixie! You can see, let me show you all the exciting things that are going on right now. I don't know what type of tomato this is. I think this might be the cherry tomato that I planted. I planted a few varieties of tomato this year. Cherry tomato. I planted the Brad's Atomic Grape, which, to my surprise, you come over here and look. We have got some clusters forming. So freaking excited. And then we've got, you can see some tomatoes forming over here. And we've got flowers here. I did root a cutting from one of these. So that's, I'm going to be planting that soon in the garden. We've got another tomato plant there. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got about 8 or 9 tomato plants going right now. The bee balm has been blooming here for like a week. This one is started blooming faster than the ones back here because I'm pretty sure it's because this gets more sun than the others. You can see my poblano peppers have started. Look at them. Beautiful. We've got some green peppers here. I've just been picking those and eating them when the time is right. You can see the larkspur here. You just have to plant one larkspur plant and then just let it go to seed, and it will self-seed everywhere. So something I noticed yesterday when I was out here is this cypress tree right here that I put in last year, it's finally got some new growth on it. Look. I was waiting for signs that it was happy where it was, and it's a very slow grower. But now that I know it's happy, that makes me happy. It's all a person can ever need. And look here, my new rose bush that I put in. This is the double knockout, cream to yellow, or yellow to cream. The liatris is getting ready to bloom. I've never had liatris in my garden, and I got these bulbs from the dollar store. I'll tell you, the dollar store does have some really good bulbs and really good flowers. Like this one here. This is from the dollar store. All of the decorative carrot is starting to go into bloom right here. Look, it's like a pink decorative carrot. I just really love the blooms. And having different bloom structures in your garden attracts more species of like wasps and stuff that you want. So you have beneficials. So here we get another carrot. I moved a calendula over here. We've got another tomato, so that's 10 tomato plants. Oh, and look here. Those are the Virginia peanut flowers. So interesting looking. They look like pea flowers. I mean, they're from the same family. We've got some ginger right here. Sweet potatoes, and then look here, this gomphrena. The globe amaranth. Look, you can see the Fibonacci sequence in it. Oh, I love it. I love when I find the Fibonacci sequence so glaringly obvious in nature. It's one of my favorite things. So you can see they're growing here, all different colors. We've got a white one, a dark purple one, and 2 light pinks, and then this one hasn't flowered yet, but it's coming along. The onions have been pulling the onions out because they've been flopping, which means they're ready. You can see how happy my moonflower vine is. I've got 2 vines started here that I'm going to be growing on this whole structure. I've got Blue Dream Morning Glories started down there, and right here, this vine right here is Blue Dream Morning Glories. I always regret, last year I didn't grow as many, so I'm making sure to grow lots this year. Got another green pepper, sweet potatoes, another peanut. I moved my strawberries over here because they were getting shaded out. So look here. Look how beautiful everything's looking. Everything is looking so lush. So I've got some honey butternut squash growing right here. I've never grown this before, but I'm excited. I'm really focusing this year on more edible things. Things that are more, because I just love eating vegetables from the garden. There's like nothing better in life than growing your own vegetables and then eating them and getting a nice warm dinner. It's like the best feeling. And it is an act of shamanism, so it helps you get closer to yourself because you connect deeper to the rhythms of the earth. Yeah, so we got butternut squash. We got my blueberry plant looking really, really good. I just fertilized that guy. Over here, we've got the bottle gourds. So I'm letting these grow up on these sticks to grow on this greenhouse frame. We've got the Cherokee purple tomatoes here. And look, the hollyhocks this year, you guys. The hollyhocks are one of the most beautiful things this year. But I am battling Japanese beetles. They are eating, they'll come in and eat the petals, eat the leaves. These ones just bloomed this year for the first time. Okay, so let's go over here. So you can see this bed is just looking nice and lush. Look at these carrots. Now this is a regular carrot. This isn't a decorative carrot. This is just regular carrot that I let go to seed that I planted last year. So right here, and look at it. I love carrot blooms. There's like nothing more whimsical and cottage garden-y, or cottage garden-esque to me at least. And look how big my valerian is looking. It's looking so full. Seiji, get over here. But yeah, there's nothing, I think they're like quintessential cottage garden flowers. Look at the mugwort, you guys. It's in flower right now. And it is drooping because of the rain. But look at the little tiny flowers here. Itty bitty. And this is what they look like before they open. You can see the gladiolus just flopping down into the mugwort there. The blue glitter orangium. Oh my gosh, you guys. This plant did not disappoint one bit. It was so worth the 2 years I waited for it to bloom. It's getting ready to send up another bloom spike. St. John's wort, and we got watermelons here. Look, it rained last night. And I am going to be planting. Now, even though I don't like to eat this as a vegetable, I am curious to see what it looks like growing. And that is this okra. Clemson spineless. I've never grown okra. I'm not really a fan of it. But they are in the mallow family. So they have similar flowers to like hibiscus. So that's worth a go. I love experimenting and planting new things that I've never grown before. So you can see the echinacea and the daisies are looking chef's kiss, fabulous. They're at their peak right now. Same with over here, the gladiolus. Some are coming in as others are going out. So it's been a nice succession of blooms. We've got all these little, this mix that I threw down here, wasn't even sure it was going to come up, but we got bachelor buttons and baby's breath. We've got California poppies, amaranth, just all kinds of stuff. Japanese forget-me-nots, or Chinese forget-me-nots rather, sorry. I did move my black lace elderberry. It was looking sad for a couple days, but it was right here all smushed in. So I had to move it. We got some corn doing its thing down here. Look at the meadow rue. The meadow rue has gotten so big. So we've got 3 stands of that. 1, 2, 3. This one's doing the best. I've had to move those other 2. You can see the larkspur still in bloom. I cut back this lemon balm because it was just out of control and other things needed light. So we've got a foxglove growing here. Lemon balm. All this nigella and larkspurs getting ready to, or no, these are cosmos, but these are nigella. All these are getting ready to bloom. So exciting. You could see this sunflower. I'm pretty sure this is a mammoth Russian, or it might be a red velvet queen. Not sure. Can't remember. This guy and my oak leaf hydrangea looking beautiful. Look how big this honeywort has gotten. Oh, I'm hoping my eucalyptus comes back to life. So sad when things just die like that. You can see we've got some green peas over here. Oh, something I wanted to show you guys. Something I heard you can eat. I've never tried it though, but look at these radish seed pods. I've heard you can eat these, but I don't know. If you have, let me know. And the borage, you guys, I started this from seed. You see all the daisies, everything looking good. The grapes, but the borage, look at it. This is my first year growing borage. Love it, love it. It has a slight cucumber-y smell. Smells pretty good. And then here you can see my marshmallow is about to flower. So exciting. The Alaska Red Shades Nasterium is one of my favorites. I think I'll always grow that. I'll just keep letting that go to seed. These moss roses. And here, those have started to flower and they look really pretty. See, here's the moss rose. I grew these from seed as well. I had to put this cage around my coral rose because the deer kept eating it. And this has been really helpful, keeping the deer out of it. Oh, look at the nigella starting to bloom up here. So pretty. We've got larkspur, forget-me-nots. So you could see all the pumpkins. The pumpkin up there is a female flower. So the female flowers are just starting. You can see how big the pumpkins are there. They go all the way down here. There's pumpkins, cucumbers. There's a few different types of pumpkins. Obviously corn, radishes, turnips. Elephant ear right here. Raspberries. Larkspur. But look here, you can see the radish. I've been trying to keep this covered, but it keeps washing away. But look how good those radish green, or those turnip greens look. You can see I cut down the hill. And the yucca, so the yucca flowers, if you leave them alone, they'll turn into these pods, which feed a lot of the local birds. I watch them feed on these all season. And then here we have some nightshade flowers, just growing wild. Pretty cool. They look very similar to tomatoes. So here, look, you can see there's our female flower. Oh, she's a beauty. All the corn. Some calendula starting to flower. yes, everything is just looking so freaking fabulous. I'm so excited for all of these veggies and things to come out of the garden. Look here, the sunflowers blooming. There's just so much to show you. All the yarrow. I did pull some carrots and I took a picture of that. And I ate them for dinner. Honey carrots, they were really good. Very intense carrot flavor, unlike just regular carrots from the store. This fennel is getting ready to go start flowering, which it puts out yellow blooms, kind of like the carrot. They kind of look similar to the carrot blooms. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Oh, something else that I found that seeded itself into the garden is something called ground cherries. You guys have probably heard of them. I'd never heard of them though. I did not know these were a thing. But look here. So this is what the plant looks like. Very unassuming, right? And here's the flower. It opens, it's yellow. It opens more. There's one over here that's got, the little pods are more developed. So here it is, look. They get these little lantern type things, and there's a fruit inside of them. So here you go, you can see, look at there. And supposedly there's a fruit inside there. It's not developed all the way, that you can eat. And you can turn into like lots of different things. So there's a few of them that seeded themselves in the garden this year, so that's exciting. That mullen's growing a stalk, that one's growing a stalk there too. So yeah, here's the shade garden. Let me take you to the front though, because I want to show you the sourwood tree, the tree in the front yard. Jixie! Look, this gladiolus is in bloom. Look how beautiful. Oh my gosh. This one is my favorite. My absolute favorite. I'm going to have to pick one of those and dry it. But look at the sourwood tree. Oh my gosh, you guys, if I could just let you smell. It smells so good. And here's the calendula. This hollyhock has gotten huge. Amaranth. I don't know where I'm going to put that okra at. Zinnia's starting to flower. Butterfly bush flowering. Oh, look here. Our hibiscus is starting to form his flowers. And then over here, look at the sunflower. Oh my gosh, I wish you guys could smell it out here. It is the most beautiful smell. Oh, calendula, morning glories. I love it. It smells delicious. And then up here, this little, I don't know what this is, a pumpkin or maybe a squash or something. It's starting to flower. Looky there. Ugh. Look, here's more of those radish pods. So strange. And the dahlias are flowering. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this look around the garden. Everything's coming in so beautifully. And here's our safflower. And yeah, I'll see you guys again very soon.